Okay, so I think it's time we talk about the webcomic now. Fun fact for you guys, the last webcomic that came out, well, the last webcomic chapter that came out was 6 months ago. Well, nearly 6 months ago, which is half a year. And if you guys don't know, that's a pretty long time. Well, in my opinion, that is a pretty long time. So I feel like it's time we talk about when the webcomic the new webcomic chapter could release, which is chapter 142, if I'm not mistaken. It's been so long that I even forgot what chapter we're actually at in the webcomic. Well, I'm pretty sure it's chapter 142, but I just wanted to talk about when the new chapter could release and why the chapter is taking so long, etc. But yeah, of course, before we get into the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new, because I post quite a bit of One Punch Man content, and if that's what you like to watch, then this channel is definitely for you. But apart from that, let's just get into the damn video. Now, initially I kind of just want to go over what happened in the last chapter, because I feel like a lot of you guys have probably kind of forgot what's happened. Well, I guess not. I guess majority of you probably would have forgot what happened in the last chapter, which would be pretty surprising because the last chapter was a pretty important chapter. Like, we saw the death of Dr. Kuseno, we saw Genos achieve amazing feats, we saw Genos' new upgrade, we kind of got, I guess, an insight on who we're going to be facing off against in this arc, which is probably the Hero Association. And also we have, I guess, kind of got more insight on how strong Genos could be, and just a lot of crazy stuff happened in the last chapter. Basically, like, the last chapter was a chapter that was very significant, to say the least. And if you guys kind of want to know how strong I think Genos is currently, then I won't direct you to another video because that's just a bit too long. But Genos at the moment, I feel like is probably like a solid above dragon, like especially in his his blue dragon form, or his 10-second mode, or whatever you want to call it. In that mode, he is like a solid above dragon, and I'm pretty sure with this new upgrade he's probably like a low above dragon. And yeah, Genos's strength in the webcomic is definitely a lot different to the manga, but that's besides the point. Let's get back on topic. Well, when will chapter 142 release of the webcomic? Now, I feel like it's a lot harder to predict when the webcomic could come out, because one isn't that active on Twitter, meaning that he doesn't really give that much updates in regards to how much pages he's done, when the chapter could release, when we could expect it to come out, some predictions for when he could release it. So it's a lot more difficult to guess or kind of predict when the webcomic chapter could release. But I feel like hopefully, like, I pray that we could get a new webcomic chapter before Christmas or before the end of this year, because I guess that would be a pretty good gift for like us to get a manga chapter, of course, and a webcomic chapter. That would definitely be very nice of One and Murata to do. But I feel like obviously there definitely has to be something going on with One. One must be pretty busy, since Mob Psycho recently just got announced for a new season, a new volume for One Punch Man is out, and all that crazy stuff. One is probably a pretty busy guy at the moment. There's probably a lot of stuff happening in his life, and I'm pretty sure if One could make a webcomic chapter right now, he probably would. There's no underlying issues, I'm hoping. Like, hopefully there's no illnesses he has or any of that. But if I was to guess if or when we could get a new chapter, I would say that in regards to if we'll get a new webcomic chapter, we will eventually get one, but it's just when. And I think we might get one before the end of the year, but don't get your hopes up too much. I feel like we could get one maybe near the start of next year. I'm not too sure, because this webcomic schedule is pretty confusing. Like, we haven't got a webcomic chapter for so long now that it's kind of even confusing, and I feel like it's going to kind of hurt the webcomic fan base. I feel like there's going to be a lot more people reading the manga than the webcomic, since the webcomic is just so inconsistent. But I'm pretty sure once One is less busy and he's solely focused on the webcomic again, then I'm pretty sure he'll get back to his, I guess, semi-consistent schedule. Like before, I'm pretty sure there was a point where One was literally releasing a chapter like nearly every week, or sometimes in just a few days, he'll just like release chapters in bulk, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I really liked when one did that. He'll take like a 3-month break and he'll release like 3 chapters back to back in like 1 week, which I guess is a way to release chapters. But anyway, it's just the way one likes to do things. But apart from that, that's pretty much it for this video, to be honest. I just wanted to give you guys an update, especially for those guys that have probably forgotten the webcomic is even a thing. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update on the webcomic, and apart from that, that's pretty much it for this video. If you like the video, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And apart from that, I will see you in my next video.